Assessment paradigms. Number 1. Assessment of learning. The assessment of learning is defined as a process whereby someone attempts to describe and quantify the knowledge, skills, or attitudes possessed by another. Teacher direction is paramount and student has little involvement in the design or implementation of the assessment process in these circumstances. Here, teacher designs learning, teacher collects evidence, teacher judges what has been learned and what has not been learned. Second one, assessment for learning. The assessment for learning involves increased level of student autonomy but not without teacher guidance and collaboration. The assessment for learning is sometimes seen as being akin to formative assessment. This is more emphasized towards giving useful advice to the student and less emphasis on the giving of marks and grading function. Here also teacher designs learning. Teacher designs assessment with feedback to student. Teacher judges what has been learned. Student develops insight into what has not been learned. Third one, assessment as learning. The assessment as learning is perhaps more connected with the diagnostic assessment and can be constructed with more of an emphasis on peer learning. Assessment as learning generates opportunities for self-assessment and peer assessment. Students take on increased responsibility to generate quality information about their learning and that of others. Here, teacher and student co-construct learning, teacher and student co-construct assessment, teacher and student co-construct learning progress map. Assessment for learning and assessment as learning activities should be deeply embedded in teaching learning opportunities and be the source of interactive feedback, allowing students to adjust, rethink and relearn. And the last one, assessment in learning. The assessment in learning places the questions at the center of teaching and learning. It deflects the teaching from its focus on a correct question to a focus on a fertile question. Through inquiry, students engage a process that generates feedback about their learning, which come from multiple sources and activities. It contributes to the construction of other learning activities, line of inquiry, and the generation of other questions. Here, the student as the center of learning. Student monitors, assesses, and reflects on learning. Student initiates demonstration of learning to self and others. Teacher is simply acts as a coach or mentor or a facilitator.